Hello, and welcome to another insightful video on global geopolitics. Today we're taking a closer look at the Three Gorges Dam, the largest hydroelectric dam in the world. But beyond its size, it stands at the center of a critical question. Is it a potential strategic target in the ever-growing tensions between China, the US, India, and Taiwan? Stay with us as we explore the military feasibility, economic fallout, and geopolitical consequences of such an act. Could this iconic structure really be a pressure point in the next major international conflict? Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into global geopolitics and pressing international conflicts. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Towering over the Yangtze River, the Three Gorges Dam stands as a testament to China's engineering prowess and economic ambition. This marvel of modern construction, the world's largest hydroelectric power station, is more than just an infrastructure project. It embodies China's rise as a global power, its thirst for energy security, and its determination to control its own destiny. Yet, its very existence at the heart of China's industrial heartland also makes it a potential flashpoint in the intricate dance of global geopolitics. The dam's strategic significance has not gone unnoticed by military strategists and policymakers worldwide. Its destruction, however unlikely, could unleash catastrophic economic, environmental, and humanitarian consequences. This possibility, however remote, hangs like a specter over any discussion of potential conflict between the United States, China, and India. In an era of escalating tensions and shifting alliances, the Three Gorges Dam serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world. It highlights the potential for conflict in the 21st century, where the lines between conventional warfare and economic sabotage are increasingly blurred. Understanding the dam's vulnerabilities and the potential consequences of an attack is crucial for navigating the treacherous waters of international relations in the years to come. The dam's location, deep within China's interior, complicates any potential attack. The Three Gorges Dam is much more than a source of hydroelectric power. It is a symbol of China's national pride, representing the nation's ambition and engineering prowess. It stands as a cornerstone of China's economic strategy, playing a pivotal role in the country's rapid industrialization and modernization efforts. The dam generates a staggering amount of electricity, equivalent to the output of dozens of nuclear power plants, playing a vital role in powering China's industrial heartland. This immense power generation capacity supports the energy needs of millions of homes and businesses, ensuring a stable and reliable energy supply. Its construction, completed in 2006, was a monumental undertaking, showcasing China's engineering capabilities and its commitment to sustainable development. The project involved the labor of thousands of workers and the use of cutting-edge technology, making it one of the most ambitious engineering feats in modern history. Beyond its energy production, the dam plays a crucial role in flood control, mitigating the devastating floods that have plagued the Yangtze River basin for centuries. By regulating the flow of the river, the dam helps protect millions of people living downstream from the threat of catastrophic flooding. Its reservoir, stretching for hundreds of miles, also facilitates inland navigation, allowing larger vessels to travel further upstream, boosting trade and economic development. This improved navigability has opened up new economic opportunities for regions along the river, fostering growth and prosperity. The dam's construction has had a profound impact on the region, displacing millions of people and altering the landscape forever. While the project has brought significant benefits, it has also come with considerable social and environmental costs, including the relocation of entire communities and the submergence of vast areas of land. The dam's significance to China's energy security cannot be overstated. It provides a stable and renewable source of energy, reducing the country's dependence on fossil fuels and enhancing its energy independence. As the world's largest energy consumer, China is heavily reliant on coal, a major contributor to air pollution and climate change. The Three Gorges Dam represents a critical step towards a cleaner and more sustainable energy future, helping to reduce the environmental impact of the country's energy consumption. The Three Gorges Dam, with its clean energy production, is a key component of China's efforts to diversify its energy mix and reduce its carbon footprint. By harnessing the power of the Yangtze River, the dam generates renewable energy that helps to mitigate the effects of climate change and promote environmental sustainability. Its destruction would be a major setback for China's environmental goals and could have ripple effects throughout its economy. The loss of such a significant source of clean energy would force the country to rely more heavily on polluting fossil fuels, undermining its efforts to combat climate change. The dam's importance extends beyond its practical applications. It is also a symbol of China's technological prowess and its ability to undertake mega-projects that once seemed impossible. The success of the Three Gorges Dam has inspired other large-scale infrastructure projects both within China and around the world. It has become a symbol of China's technological prowess and its ability to undertake mega-projects that once seemed impossible. The dam's completion was celebrated as a major national achievement, reflecting the country's growing confidence and capabilities on the global stage. The dam's construction is a source of immense national pride, a testament to China's growing economic and technological might. It stands as a powerful reminder of what the nation can achieve through determination, innovation, and collective effort. An attack on the dam would not only be an attack on China's infrastructure, but also a blow to its national psyche. The dam's strategic importance makes it a critical asset that must be protected, as its loss would have far-reaching consequences for the country's energy security, economic stability, and national morale. The immense size and robust construction of the Three Gorges Dam make it a daunting target, even for the most sophisticated militaries. The dam, stretching over 2,300 meters in length and towering 185 meters high, is a marvel of modern engineering. Its sheer scale and the volume of water it holds back make it a formidable challenge for any potential aggressor. Its location deep within China's interior, far from its coastline, further complicates any potential attack. The dam is situated in the Hubei province, surrounded by rugged terrain and dense infrastructure, making access difficult for any foreign military force. This geographical positioning acts as a natural defense, adding another layer of complexity to any offensive strategy. However, the dam is not invulnerable. Over time, even the most robust structures can develop weaknesses. Engineers constantly monitor the dam for signs of wear and tear, and any potential weak points are addressed promptly. Yet the possibility of a targeted attack exploiting these vulnerabilities cannot be entirely ruled out. Military planners have long recognized the strategic importance of critical infrastructure, and history is replete with examples of dams being targeted during wartime. Dams, by their very nature, hold back vast amounts of water, and their destruction can lead to catastrophic flooding, making them prime targets in conflicts. During World War II, the British Royal Air Force famously targeted German dams with specialized bouncing bombs designed to skip across the water and breach the dam walls. These daring raids, known as Operation Chastise, aimed to cripple Germany's industrial capacity by flooding the Ruhr Valley, a key industrial region. While these raids caused significant damage, they also highlighted the difficulty of destroying such massive structures. The German dams were heavily fortified, and despite the innovative tactics and technology used, the raids only achieved partial success. This underscores the resilience of well-constructed dams and the challenges involved in targeting them. Modern weaponry, including bunker-buster bombs and precision-guided missiles, could potentially inflict significant damage on the Three Gorges Dam. These advanced munitions are designed to penetrate deep into hardened structures, making them more effective than the weapons used in the past. However, the dam's robust construction and the defensive measures in place would still pose significant challenges. However, the consequences of a successful attack would be far more devastating than any historical precedent. The Three Gorges Dam holds back over 39 billion cubic meters of water, and a breach would unleash an unprecedented deluge. The resulting flood would sweep through the Yangtze River basin, affecting millions of people and causing untold destruction. The sheer volume of water held back by the dam, combined with its location upstream from major population centers, means that a breach could unleash a catastrophic flood, potentially killing millions of people. Cities like Wuhan, with populations in the millions, lie directly in the path of such a flood, highlighting the potential human cost of an attack. The environmental and economic costs would be immeasurable. The floodwaters would devastate agricultural lands, disrupt transportation networks, and destroy homes and businesses. The economic impact would ripple through the region, affecting not just China but the global economy as well. The political and diplomatic fallout of such an attack would be equally catastrophic. An attack on the Three Gorges Dam would be seen as an act of aggression against China, leading to severe diplomatic repercussions. The international community would be thrust into a crisis, with nations forced to take sides and respond to the escalating tensions. Targeting civilian infrastructure, especially one as vital as the Three Gorges Dam, would be considered an act of war and could trigger a global conflict. The ramifications of such an action would extend far beyond the immediate destruction, potentially leading to a prolonged and widespread military confrontation. The international community would undoubtedly condemn such an act, and the perpetrator would face severe consequences. Global protests, economic sanctions, and diplomatic isolation would likely follow, as the world grapples with the aftermath of an unprecedented attack on one of the most significant pieces of infrastructure in modern history. The potential consequences of a successful attack on the Three Gorges Dam are almost too horrific to contemplate. This colossal structure, one of the largest in the world, holds back a vast reservoir of water, and its failure would unleash a disaster of unimaginable proportions. A breach of the dam would unleash a wall of water, inundating downstream cities and villages, causing widespread devastation and loss of life. The sheer force of the water would sweep away homes, infrastructure, and anything else in its path, leaving a trail of destruction that would take years to rebuild. The immediate impact would be catastrophic, with millions of people at risk of drowning, displacement, and disease. Emergency services would be overwhelmed, and the sheer scale of the disaster would make rescue and relief efforts incredibly challenging. The economic fallout would be equally devastating. The destruction of factories and infrastructure would halt production, leading to massive financial losses and unemployment. The Yangtze River Valley is China's industrial heartland, home to major manufacturing centers, agricultural lands, and transportation networks. This region is crucial not only for China's economy, but also for the global supply chain. The floodwaters would cripple these industries, causing billions of dollars in damage and disrupting global supply chains. The loss of goods and the interruption of production would have ripple effects felt around the world. The loss of hydroelectric power generation would further exacerbate the economic crisis. The Three Gorges Dam is a significant source of renewable energy, and its destruction would lead to widespread power outages, affecting millions of people and businesses. The environmental impact would be severe and long-lasting. The floodwaters would not only destroy natural habitats, but also carry pollutants that would contaminate the land and water for years to come. The floodwaters would carry tons of debris, chemicals, and industrial waste, polluting the Yangtze River and the East China Sea. This pollution would have devastating effects on marine life and the health of communities that rely on these waters. The loss of the dam's reservoir would disrupt ecosystems, impacting fish populations and wildlife habitats. The sudden change in water levels and the introduction of pollutants would create an environment in which many species could not survive. The long-term consequences for the region's biodiversity are difficult to overstate. Endangered species could be pushed to the brink of extinction, and the delicate balance of the ecosystem would be thrown into chaos. The destruction of the Three Gorges Dam would be a humanitarian, economic, and environmental catastrophe of unprecedented scale. The recovery process would be long and arduous, requiring international cooperation and significant resources. The human cost alone would be staggering, making such an attack almost unthinkable. Families would be torn apart, communities destroyed, and the psychological impact on survivors would be profound. The potential for such widespread suffering should serve as a deterrent to any nation considering such an act. It is a stark reminder of the importance of international cooperation and the need to protect critical infrastructure from threats. So is the Three Gorges Dam really a viable target in the ongoing geopolitical chess match between the US, China, India, and Taiwan? While it's theoretically possible, the global repercussions, from environmental disasters to military escalations, would likely deter any nation from pursuing such a catastrophic move. But as tensions continue to rise, it remains a focal point of geopolitical speculation. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of global hotspots.